Things Season 4 details we weren't expecting. Netflix's hit show Stranger Things is arguably the most anticipated production that Netflix has right now. It's been nearly 2 years since we've seen the episode, but hints about the new upcoming 4th season have been steadily dropped, and there's a lot to know. One of which is a photo of Jim Hopper's trailer, which appears to be covered in tendrils from the upside down. Of course, it's unclear how this relates to the plot of Season 4, but there are plenty of fan theories about what it means. The actor who plays Dustin Henderson, Gaten Matarazzo, has also had a lot to say about the forthcoming season. More about that will be coming up, but before we get into today's video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe with notifications turned on. The big question right now is, when will we finally be able to watch this new anticipated season? The answer is quite heartbreaking, especially to those who have been waiting since the release of the new episode back in 2019. The release date for Stranger Things Season 4 hasn't yet been announced, which isn't surprising considering the conditions and precautions that are needed to be taken while filming. Matarazzo has also explained how bizarre filming has been during the global health situation. There's very few dates that are reliable, the actor said in the interview in late March 2021. It really is more of a guesstimation on when we're going to be filming next, when we're going to be wrapping up, when release is going to be, all that jazz, because we still don't know day to day if we're going to be filming next week. I should be filming like next month for a bigger chunk than I've had in a bit, but even though it's coming up in 2 weeks from now, I still don't know the exact date. So because of that, there's really no way to figure out when and we're going to be wrapping. While this may be disappointing news, no need to worry. There have been plenty of hints about Season 4 all over social media. The new season had only been shooting for a month when production was shut down by Netflix in March 2020. Executive producer and director Sean Levi said in an interview last year, "We shared the news with our cast and crew that we would be pausing production out of an abundance of caution. There were no sick crew members, no one was exhibiting symptoms, but it seemed like the right thing to do." On June 18, 2020, the writers of Stranger Things had to announce on Twitter that they had finished writing the entire new season. Then, on September 28th, it was reported that filming of this series had resumed in Georgia. Since then, there has been a bunch of content related to the filming of what to expect in the 4th season. Most of this content comes from Twitter. The official writers of Stranger Things even made a Twitter account to hold all the fans over until the release. On May 18, 2020, a fan asked for an emoji spoiler and the account replied with this sort of shocked emoji. They also tweeted a big tease about the contents of the new season that read, "It's actually really hard knowing every single thing that happens in Season 4. You should really feel bad for us." They also shared a behind-the-scenes photo of Noah Schnapp, Caleb Mclaughlin, and Finn Wolfhard, as well as some cute photos of the cast from last year. For those in search of more clues, Netflix released a video of Stranger Things 4 table read which took place before the global health situation that features all of your favorite citizens of Hawkins, including Millie Bobby Brown, Winona Ryder, Natalie Dyer, Finn Wolfhard, Noah Schnapp, Caleb Mclaughlin, Maya Hawke, and even Harbour, who is indeed alive. Yep, as many viewers suspected, Jim Hopper survived the events of Season 3 finale. His fate was unknown after he convinced Joyce to make the Russian machine that opened the gates to the Upside Down self-destruct, even though Hopper was still trapped inside. However, the mid-credits teaser of the Season 3 finale is what made fans believe Hopper hadn't died in the blast. The scene included Russian soldiers saying "the American" when deciding which victim to choose to feed to a captive demogorgon, to whom fans thought they knew who the soldiers were referring to, the one and only Jim Hopper. And the Season 4 teaser confirmed this, along with the trailer which sheds light on what happened to Hopper after the ending of the last season. The creators of the show, the Duffer Brothers, made a statement on what happened to the character back in February 2020. They were excited to confirm that the production of Stranger Things 4 is now underway and even more excited to announce the return of Hopper. Speaking of Hopper returning, here are the characters that will be back for it in the new season, as well as some of the new ones you should look out for. The show's main cast will also be returning as their previous roles on the show, such as Winona Ryder as Joyce, Millie Bobby Brown as Eleven, Caleb Mclaughlin as Lucas, Noah Schnapp as Will, and many more. In November 2020, the official Stranger Things account tweeted a welcome to all the new characters as well as a description of them and an upside-down photo. One of the 8 new cast members that is headed to Hawkins is Jamie Campbell Bower, who will be playing a series regular known as Peter Ballard, a caring man who works as an orderly at a psychiatric hospital and has grown tired of the brutality he witnessed day after day. Other series regulars include Eduardo Franco as Jonathan's new stoner BFF Argyle, who also delivers pizza pies, and Joseph Quinn as metalhead Eddie Munson, who is head of Hawkins' official Hellfire Club. Robert Englund, who is most known for his role as Freddy Krueger in A Nightmare on Elm Street, will join the show as a recurring character, Victor Creel. His character is described as a disturbed and intimidating man who was in prison in a psychiatric hospital for a gruesome murder in the 1950s. Perfect! Joining these characters is Sherman Augustus as Lieutenant Colonel Sullivan, an intelligent man who believes he knows how to stop the evil at Hawkins once and for all. Another new addition is Mason Dye, a handsome and rich athlete who is dating the most popular girl in school. His perfect life begins to unravel as a new evil threatens Hawkins. Next up is Tom Vlasiha, who plays a smart and charming prison guard. The question is though, can he be trusted? Another actor will be playing a Russian is Nikola Juritko. His character, also known as Yuri, is a seedy and unpredictable Russian smuggler who loves bad jokes, cold hard cash, and crunchy-style peanut butter. Who doesn't? Many fans are wondering what to expect in Season 4. The honest answer seems different from actor to actor. In an interview, Carey, who plays Stephen Harrington, revealed this could be the scariest season yet. He said, "Oh man, it's pretty amazing. The Duffer Brothers have really done it again. I think that this year, I know we say it every single year, but this is definitely going to be a lot scarier than prior years because last year was pretty dark." On the other hand, the Duffer Brothers described the new season as comedic. There's a little more humor in it, a little more action, and it just has a different feel than the past two seasons, which were set in the fall and a little more dreary and scary, Roz teased. Matarazzo said in an interview that the new season feels more mature. "As we are growing older as people, we have to grow older as characters," he explained. The show's creators are confronted by this issue, but they embrace it and they use it to their advantage. And they don't freak out when we get taller or when our voices drop or anything like that. They use it and they use it as ammunition for their writing. Based on those statements, what to expect emotion-wise is somewhat unclear. But what to expect location-wise, well, that's a little bit more clear. On September 30th, 2019, Netflix posted a teaser and all that appears in the 45-second clip is the Stranger Things 4 logo and a foreboding tagline. "We're not in Hawkins anymore." This suggests a new location for the upcoming season as well as an unknown territory for the main characters. Aside from Lithuania, the new season is set to shoot in Mexico. During a New Mexico conference in early March 2020, Netflix's Vice President of Physical Production Momita Sengupta said, "Season 4 is bigger, bolder, and more intricate than ever," adding, "So this is the first time the show will be traveling beyond Atlanta." Some more interesting things to know about the next season are the names of the first few episodes. On November 6, 2019, the official account for Stranger Things tweeted another teaser. It revealed the title of the upcoming season's first episode, Chapter 1, The Hellfire Club. This title indicates dark times in the future for Eleven and the rest of the Hawkins town. It also relates to one of the new characters, Eddie Munson, who is the head of the Dungeons and Dragons Club, or more known as the Hellfire Club. The tweet that followed this one reads, "Looking for new members. Are you in?" Many fans are connected to the Hellfire Club through a group of X-Men villains who are also referred to as the Hellfire Club in the Dark Phoenix comics of the 80s. In it, Emma Frost attempts to lure Jean Grey, who has telepathic capabilities like Eleven, to the dark side. This leaves many to speculate Eleven will be similarly tempted in the new season. Since then, the writers have also added the titles for the second and third episodes of the coming season, Tick-Tock, Mr. Clock, and You Snooze, You Lose. Finally, Season 3 left us with many unresolved plot holes. Eleven has seemingly lost her powers, while the gang has been split up with the Byers leaving Hawkins, leaving Mike and Nancy to deal with a long-distance relationship with Eleven and Jonathan. This also leads to some wonder about the main friend group. Will they stay together or break up? Throughout Season 3, we already saw signs of this friend group breaking apart, like Dustin feeling left out and Will feeling distant from the others because of girl troubles. With Will and Eleven now far apart from the others, what will happen to this team? Not to mention, Max will also be dealing with her brother Billy's death. These problems are all before we think about the bigger plot of the story, such as what's going to happen with Hopper. Now that we know he's still alive, it's not any easier to know more about his fate and his surroundings. Lastly, what monsters will be back? Or better yet, which ones may return? And there you have it, folks. Are you excited for the next season of Stranger Things? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel. Bye!